Kindly like, subscribe and comment to get daily updates. Vikas Ecotech Limited bought 2.50 lakh shares of Aarey Drugs and Pharmaceuticals worth 95 rupees and 10 paise lakh. Assam Entrade LLP sold 89.17 thousand shares of Akash Infra-Projects worth 1.92 crore rupees. Rajkumar Jaiswal bought 9.05 thousand shares of Assam Entrade worth 7.10 lakh rupees. Tower Research Capital Markets India Private Limited sold 3.98 lakh shares of Federal Bank worth 2.56 crore rupees. Mahendra Girdhari Lal Wadhwani bought 100.00 thousand shares of G.S.AUTO International worth 5.56 lakh rupees. Vijay Saraf bought 1.65 thousand shares of GUJCHEM Distillers India worth 2.89 lakh rupees. SILKO Entrades LLP sold 1.56 thousand shares of GUJCHEM Distillers India worth 2.73 lakh rupees. EAUGU Udyog Limited sold 1.90 lakh shares of HAZOOR Multi-Projects worth 91.20 thousand rupees. Anupam Gupta have bought 20.00 thousand shares of HKG worth 28 lakh rupees. Orient Stocks Ltd bought 19.44 thousand shares of Harrison's Malayalam worth 20.47 lakh rupees. Karan Bharat Bhai Kahar sold 17.63 thousand shares of High-Tech Winding Systems worth 2.64 lakh rupees. Vishnu V. Sharma bought 26.70 thousand shares of High-Tech Winding Systems worth 4 lakh rupees. ICICI Bank Investment sold 64.42 lakh shares of ICICI Securities worth 309.83 crore rupees. Radhe Healthcare Private Limited bought 1.81 lakh shares of Ind Terrain Fashions worth 62 rupees and 85 paise lakh. PPFAS Mutual Fund A C PPFAS Long-Term Value Fund bought 24.38 lakh shares of Indian Energy Exc worth 46.32 crore rupees. Rural Electrification Corporation Limited sold 26.01 lakh shares of Indian Energy Exc worth 49.45 crore rupees. Keval Savant sold 25.00 thousand shares of Kanungo Financiers worth 3.23 lakh rupees. Ashok Kumar Gupta have sold 13.39 thousand shares of Maan Aluminium worth 10.81 lakh rupees. Alpha Leon Enterprises LLP bought 12.51 thousand shares of Mangalam Drugs and Organi worth 19.78 lakh rupees. Shri Shiv Shakti Project Consultant Private Limited bought 6.00 thousand shares of Marine Electrical I worth 4.99 lakh rupees. The Bombay Burma Trading Corporation Ltd bought 2.24 lakh shares of National PEROXIDE worth 49 crore rupees. The Bombay Dyeing and Manufacturing Company Ltd sold 2.24 lakh shares of National PEROXIDE worth 49 crore rupees. Alpha Leon Enterprises LLP sold 3.50 thousand shares of NDR Auto Components worth 12.94 lakh rupees. Aditya Solanki bought 60.00 thousand shares of PRISM Medico and Pharmacy worth 8.11 lakh rupees. Manish Nitin Thakur sold 46.00 thousand shares of PRISM Medico and Pharmacy worth 6.18 lakh rupees. ASHPRA Enterprise bought 82.95 thousand shares of Patel Integrated Logistic worth 25.98 lakh rupees. Central Bank of India Capital Market Service Branch sold 7.86 lakh shares of Patel Integrated Logistic worth 2.44 crore rupees. Konark Towers Private Limited bought 70.00 thousand shares of Patel Integrated Logistic worth 22.36 lakh rupees. Panghat Butter Private Limited bought 79.95 thousand shares of Patel Integrated Logistic worth 23.85 lakh rupees. Rishabh Stocks Private Limited bought 72.89 thousand shares of Patel Integrated Logistic worth 23.16 lakh rupees. Tower Research Capital Markets India Private Limited sold 21.63 thousand shares of RBL Bank worth 49.15 lakh rupees. Bajrang Finance Limited bought 5.00 lakh shares of Remi Edelstahl Tubulars worth 84.08 lakh rupees. Hanuman Forging and Engineering Private Limited sold 5.00 lakh shares of Remi Edelstahl Tubulars worth 84 lakh rupees. Madhubala Mittal sold 15.00 thousand shares of Switching Technologies GUNTHER worth 4.62 lakh rupees. Radheshyam Mittal bought 15.00 thousand shares of Switching Technologies GUNTHER worth 4 rupees and 62 paise lakh. DSP Mutual Fund bought 5.90 lakh shares of Sheela Foam worth 80.53 crore rupees. Tushar Gautam sold 10.00 lakh shares of Sheela Foam worth 136.50 crore rupees. High Growth Corporate Services PVT Ltd bought 4.14 lakh shares of South Indian Bank worth 31 rupees and 59 paise lakh. Chaitanya Deepak Vidya bought 12.00 lakh shares of Toyam Industries worth 55.80 lakh rupees. Talisman Securities Private Limited sold 16.24 lakh shares of Toyam Industries worth 75 rupees and 52 paise lakh. Sorin Management Limited sold 86.72 thousand shares of Xelpmoc Design and Tech worth 1 rupee and 54 paise crore. Alpha Leon Enterprises LLP bought 2.89 lakh shares of Z News worth 20.23 lakh rupees.